Hey guys, so I have some very big news for you today, and that is that Kyle and I are going to be on House Hunters. I am so excited. The HGTV website says that our episode is going to come out Thursday, June 21st at 9 p.m. Central. So we're definitely looking forward to that. I've had so many questions from family and friends about House Hunters, and I'm not allowed to talk about production. I did sign something, but there are a few very general questions that I can totally answer, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into those. So first, everyone asks, how did we get on the show? Well, I'm just a huge HGTV fan. I feel like it's the perfect thing to watch if you just want to chill and let your mind rest. And House Hunters is actually one of my favorite shows on HGTV. So when Kyle and I were about to start the house hunting process, I just Googled how to get on House Hunters. And I found the HGTV website where it said how to get on House Hunters, and you basically just fill out a form on their production company that makes House Hunters website. It's called Pytown TV. So I filled out the application on the production company's website, and I think it was just a couple days later that a producer reached out and we emailed back and forth. She asked me some questions about what we're looking for in a house, and she wanted to know if our realtor was on board, and I said yes. And then we had a phone call or two, and then she had us make like kind of an audition video where basically we just answered questions about what we're looking for in a house and just made a really simple video. And it's funny, they wanted our realtor to make a video as well. And so we just made a video for him since Kyle and I are way more familiar with video production. So he just like came over to my apartment and we shot his video, we shot our video, and just sent it all in. And they said it had to get approved by HGTV, so they had to make sure HGTV were comfortable with, I guess, the houses we were interested in and us. And then I think it was just like a week or two later, maybe, the producer emailed back and said that they would like to do an episode with us, which was crazy exciting. And then she said that a different producer would reach out and schedule the shooting and everything. And so that producer reached out and we got everything scheduled, and yeah. Okay, second question. Did you use your real realtor? Yes, we did. Our realtor Mike was like totally for the show. I actually asked him, I think even maybe before I applied, if he would do the show with us. And he said yes immediately, was totally on board the whole time. I think he had a blast. He's so excited about the show coming out. He's even throwing like a little premiere party. And so yeah, we were really fortunate that our realtor was all for it, because I don't know what we would have done if our realtor said no or just like wasn't comfortable with that kind of thing. All right, third question. Did you use your own clothes and did you do your own hair and makeup? Yes and yes. So they did have some guidelines that they sent us. They just asked that we wear solid colors and not patterns, which actually ended up being a lot easier for me than Kyle. I don't think I went out and bought anything. I just used clothes that I already had. But when we were looking for clothes for Kyle, we realized he really didn't have that many solid colored shirts. And it was actually super hot while we were shooting too, so he really needed short sleeves. And so we went out and bought him a few things. And then for hair and makeup, yeah, we did it all ourselves. They did have a few guidelines for that as well. They asked women to go maybe a little darker than they normally would, and then men to wear some powder. So I just put powder on Kyle, and then our realtor Mike went out and got himself some powder, and so he would put a little powder on. Okay, last question. Do you get to see your episode beforehand? I don't think so. I think we'll see it when everyone sees it, which is exciting and scary and crazy. We're trying to think back, like, what all did we say? And we have no idea how they're gonna edit it or anything. But we're excited to see it. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I would just love if you subscribed if you haven't already. I will put the link from the HGTV website about our episode in the description box below. See ya.